Hello boys and girls, and welcome back. I am your host and guide, Thirtyne, and once again we are playing Final Fantasy VI. Now, we've cleared out the ancient dungeon. We've done most of the towers and dungeons that we know about. I know there's still a few left. But how would you guys feel about getting another teammate this episode? Yeah, me too. I'd like another teammate. So let's do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wander around up here until we fight one of these guys, a Zone Eater. And then we're just gonna defend. Yes, and you froze Umaro. Good. Now, you'll see my team here isn't really anything all that great. I basically just decided to bring, well, basically my weakest characters so that I could show them off. What we're going to be doing versus this Zone Eater is you can kill him, but that's not what I want to do. I want him to eat us. Munch, munch, gulp. Now, I remember as a kid when I was like, oh shit, he's eating us, and I was like down to one person. I was like, crap, crap, crap. I have to get out of this battle before he eats my last person, because it will be game over. And I was so worried. And then that happened. Everyone got swallowed up. Apparently whole, because we're still alive. Yet, we're inside him, I guess? Kinda looks more like a cave than the insides of a creature, but hey, whatever, we're in. You know, let's go explore this place. For prepping, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to give people as many Thunder Shields as you have. I guess maybe Aegis Shields too. That'll nullify most of the enemies' like magic attacks. I've given, you know, Setzer the fake dice for his attack, and okay, you're not getting the dash shoes, no. Because I want you to have... what the hell is it? The Warrior's Proof. You're going to want to give people ribbons as well to protect against status elements like Zombie. I guess you get the dash shoes. Sorry, but you're getting weakened. No, not the Brave Ring. The dash shoes. My god, I did not come into this very well planned out. Okay, once again, ribbon. Mog's going to be a bit weak because I'm keeping him as a Dragoon. As is Umaro, because we can't... well, I guess we could give him relics, but I want the Rage Ring and the Storm Orb, just so that he has a good range of attacks. I don't know, there's just something about him that if you don't have those two relics equipped on him, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah. So, whatever, let's go explore this place. If you want to go back, you can just check out this glowing light up there. It'll lead you back to the light of day. But that's not what we want to do. We want to explore. So, let's delve deeper into this place and let's fight some new enemies. Oh god, I hate these enemies already. Gao, there's really nothing special we can do. We can Stray Cat for a bunch of extra physical. You've got your offering, so just go away. Your attack can't be targeted. Just hit whoever the hell you want. Alright, 1480, not bad, not bad. 2220, not bad, not bad. 4440, yeah, yeah. And 2664. Ah, see? And that's why the offering works on Setzer. Basically the only character it's going to work on. Now, the nice thing about the offering is... well, sorry, not the nice thing about it. Actually, I'll explain that in a second. First thing, you'll notice we got this green guy here. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to jump from bridge to bridge. And if that guy happens to bump into us, what he's going to do is he's going to knock us down. So we're going to need to get around him to get at the chest, so we can get more Genji armor. Then we're going to go back and we're going to let him knock us down. Because he brings us down here, where we can get a few more items. Okay, then when we go back up, we're basically just going to be running around trying to avoid them so we can get to the other side. Now, the offering. I told you another good strategy would be to equip it on someone like Cyan, so that his instant death from the... ah, crap, I got zombied. Anyways, the instant death from the Zentan Stukin that he has would be able to, has a chance of happening 4 times? Well, it doesn't actually work like that. When you equip the offering, the, instant death will never happen. The, having Pearl show up after attacking with, like, the Pearl Lance or a Pearl Rod is never gonna happen. Yeah, you can see where this is going. The only thing that will work for whatever reason is the Wind Slash from the Tempest. None of the other attacks will ever be successful like that. So that kinda sucks. Once again, showing how it's only really worth to equip on Setzer. And, you know, only if he's got something like, you know, the fixed dice. Or the regular dice. Once again, oh, nice! 3 4s, that means it'll multiply the damage by whatever it does, and then it multiplies whatever that comes out to by 3. Pretty much if you get 2 2 2 or higher, or is it 3 3 3 and higher, you're guaranteed 9,999 damage. So, as you can see, with the offering and the dice, because it can't lower its attack, pretty good combo. Now if I can just get past these guys, we can get a magical brush, which is another shitty waste of space weapon for Realm. Not powerful, doesn't give you really any stats. I don't know why they even bother putting brushes in past like the first one that she starts off with. Yes, she's a painter, but ooh, big deal. Brushes are not weapons. However, here, Doncho's mustache, you remember Doncho, right? He's the impresario. Now, I don't know why putting the impresario's mustache on allows you to control enemies, nor do I even remember the impresario having a mustache. But in the American version, this is called the fake mustache, and it changes sketch to manipulate. Pretty sure I've explained that, but I will probably show it off at some point when we have Realm in our party again later. If I can just get back. Yes, you moved far enough away. Okay, continuing on. Save point, yay! Now, you want to save here. This is not a question of you should save here. This is, you will save here. You want to do this. You also want to make absolute sure someone has the dash shoes. Right? Because in this area, there are no enemies, like most save point areas. In this next area, there are also no enemies. But we have death from above. If, at any point in time, this falls on you, instant death. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. You don't just take damage, there's no way to survive it. If it falls on you, you die. 1, 2, I think that's the spot. Yes! Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. We just gotta continue on, get another windmill, and get the hell out of there. Huh. Yeah, even if you stand near the bottom, you will die. You have to grab that windmill and get the hell out the door. Alright? Yeah, that's how it works. Now this area, kinda interesting. You notice we got these treasure chests, and, well, basically what we do is we jump across them. That's pretty much it. I think we can come down here. Yes, we can hit that switch, which will allow us to jump back, and it brings this bridge over here, allowing us to continue up to get the treasure chest. For another Thunder Shield, which I'm going to actually give to someone. You can lose that, and you can get the Thunder Shield. Not as powerful, but more protection from the elements. So, I can dig it. Cool. Done. And with that, we make it to the end. And who the hell is this thing? a heavily clothed and mysterious figure. It's impossible to tell by figure whether it's a man, a woman, or something else entirely. This, my friends, is Go-Go the Mimic. Go-Go is pretty cool for most first-time players. And I will explain why in a bit.
I am Go-Go. I've lived here for a long time. There have been no visitors in that time either. I see. I shall go along with you. What are you currently attempting to do? Oh, I see. So, you are trying to save the world. I suppose my mimicking skills are needed to save the world as well.
And with that, Go-Go joins us. Now, let's leave here and go put together a new party. Let's quickly unequip everyone. You know what? Screw that. We don't even need to. I'm just going to be showing off Go-Go. Because he is an interesting character, and he is the only character of his type. Yes, I want to replace party members. Let's throw Go-Go into our party. Anybody else? Nah, doesn't matter. Now, Go-Go. Abilities. You can't actually check them. What the hell? What does he do? I don't get this. Can we check his static? Static. Status? Well, he's a copycat, and he knows Mimic, but... Oh, this is weird. Check that. We've got a cursor here. We've never had a cursor here before. It's kind of like Cyan's special ability in the Japanese version. Huh. Well, he's got Mimic. His stats are completely abysmal, and because you can't equip Espers on him, well, they will never get better, so he kind of sucks at that aspect, but... Well, at least we can give him accessories, and we can equip him. His equipment's not that bad. Well, I'm gonna give him... I don't have anything that really ups his magic, so that doesn't matter. But this status thing, what is this? We have an arrow. Well, can we... Oh my god! You can give him any ability you want? Holy Jesus! So you can have... oh my god! Oh my god! You can have a blitzing freaking death blowing freaking tools using sword skill bearing death house. Oh my god! This guy is great! Oh Jesus! Except, my god, his stats suck, so the death blows aren't going to be that powerful. The machines are kind of outdated, and... Well, sword skills... Well, they just suck. That, and you have to equip a weapon that's going to be able to help him use the sword skills. So, the Gladius. Because if you go with any of these... Yeah, it's just not going to work. So, what can he do? Well, for me, personally, I like to, in the first slot, I'll either give him magic or rage. If you don't have any rages and you're not good at them, and you don't like using a lot of magic, you can go with the machines, but honestly, I like to stick with magic. Now, I also like to give him death blows, because Bum Rush, regardless of your magic power, because it's armor piercing, is still going to deal a good amount of damage. Now, he's not going to be dealing max damage every time like Sabin, but he's still going to be hitting for a pretty decent amount. And in the last slot, should you use him, this is where you can kind of do what you want. Give him items so he can be healer, you know, give him throw, because throwing shurikens, even though his strength's not that great, is still going to do some hefty damage, just like Bum Rush. However, personally, I like going with lures. Because there's a trick with Go-Go. Yeah, you notice we can't actually see any of these things, but he will know every death blow that Sabin knows. Yeah, so as long as Sabin's learned it, Go-Go knows it. Sword skills. As long as Cyan knows it, he knows it. Machines? Well, we've bought those anyways. Right? Seal Sword is pretty good. Right? You give him... I think the Gladius works with Seal Sword. If not, I'm pretty sure there are some swords you can give him that will allow him to use Runic. Right? This is very, like... good against certain bosses, but not all the time. Still not a bad thing to give. Sketch? Well, he can also equip the fake mustache, so... you can give him Sketch or Control. Slot isn't really a good ability to begin with, neither is GP Rain, which he can also gain. Dances, meh, same thing. You can give him attack, but like I said, his strength sucks and he doesn't have the best weapons. So I go with Lures, because, well, get him hitting with Grand Train, once again, multi-targeting, damage, barrier piercing. His magic's not high, but at least their defense isn't going to be factored into it. The best one to give, though, we're just going to remove the Lures. Steel. The only thing Steel bases off is level. The higher your level, the easier it is to steal. The lower the enemy's level, the easier it is to steal. That's it. Give him a Thief Bangle. Makes it easier to steal. Yeah. See where I'm going with this? We've basically just got a second Thief. Awesome, huh? Yeah. So now there are some things that I can go pick up with him that I can steal. You know, remember when I was saying the extra cat suits and Moogle suits and stuff that can turn into Genji gear from Ozer's house? Well, we can go back in there, we can steal some of those. Where else can we go? You remember those, when we were getting the Rippler lore? Fighting those leapfrogs in the forest just north of Jadur? Well, there's that other enemy, those, mantis-like guys. Yeah, remember them? They hold part of the Kappa equipment we're gonna want to get. This isn't Jadur. What am I doing? Jadur is over... That's South Figaro. Jadur is over here. Yeah. So in here, we can go back there. We can attempt to steal some of the equipment from those guys. Up here in the Veldt. Right? Not in the Veldt, but head just north of the Veldt here. This area is where you fight actually the strongest enemies in the game. This is Dragon Forest. You fight Brachiosaurs and T-Rexes in here. The Brachiosaurus is the strongest random encounter in the entire game. This is where you want to go if you want to level, experience-wise. Just like the desert to the south with the Cactrots is where you want to go if you want magic. Yeah, this is experience. However, the Brachiosaurs have a really rare relic that you can get from them. However, it's almost impossible to steal. I'm going to be getting one. But not yet. The Tyrannosauruses that you fight here also have a piece of the Kappa gear that we're going to be wanting to get. But all this talk about thieves and stealing and... You know, that reminds me. We're still missing our famed thief. I can't believe I haven't picked him up yet. I can't believe that Celeste hasn't been complaining we haven't picked him up yet. My god. I wonder what he's doing. Where has he been all this time? Actually, you know what? I know exactly what he's been doing. He's probably been hunting for that relic to bring back his girlfriend. He probably assumes we're all dead. Maybe he can use it to bring us back, too. And remember at the beginning of the game, not really the beginning, but we did hear once upon a time that the Emperor actually has an item that can do that. Well, the Emperor's dead. Where would the item be now? Right? I don't know. Though we did talk to the Emperor twice. Remember that? The poster? The picture? The painting? In Ozer's mansion? Well, didn't that thing tell us that there was... His treasure had like a treasure map, and it was saying that it was hidden in the star-shaped mountains? This is all weird, but you know, it's kind of making sense. Maybe, just maybe, he hid his great treasure in some mountains that are shaped like a... Oh my god! Mountains shaped like a star! Alright guys, I think I know where we're going next episode. Until then.